Flights at 7.
Right here from Sky Travel.
Now, job centres around Longbridge are opening today to help deal with the thousands of MG rover workers being made redundant. A special helpline offering advice on retraining has already received more than 3,000 calls. The Sky's David Crabtree joins us now live from the Longbridge plant, and Derek Tedder is outside one of the job centres. David, to you first. Earlier we saw pictures of a demonstration happening at the Longbridge plant. What message do they come with?
Well, it was a huge demonstration. Something like 600 cars did the journey from Gayton and Warwickshire all the way here to Longbridge to show their support for the rover workers. Many of the rover workers who've been redundant themselves turned up with their families. What they really want is to try to save some of this factory, and what they think perhaps they can do is try to save the MG badge, the MG sports car, and they say they want that to remain British. They're hoping a British company will come and perhaps salvage something here. But they're in the very sad situation at the moment that the vast bulk of the 5,000 or so who are being made redundant straight away haven't even had their letter yet. They're waiting for that. That's probably going to land on their doormat tomorrow morning. So they don't know about 5,000 or so whether they're amongst the 1,000. They'll be kept on maybe for a few weeks to finish off the cars that are currently inside and on the production line.
And those 5,000 workers will be very keen to hear what this government inquiry actually turns up.
Yes, I think so. They've heard some words from John Towers, not a great deal. He's the man in charge of the Phoenix Consortium, but there are 4 millionaires, we understand, out of the debacle behind me. They're very concerned that on a Sunday, rover workers are going down to a job centre to try and scramble some kind of job as quickly as possible. And there are 4 men who've made fortunes out of MG rover behind me. The consortium, the Phoenix Consortium, said it's nothing of the kind. They say that there's been an overreaction. People are jumping to conclusions. They say they, at the very beginning in the year 2000, had the workers at heart, and they really wanted to make a go of this. But there will be an investigation. They'll be very interested to find out what has happened to all the money.
Okay, let's join Derek Tedder, who's outside one of the job centres there. And Derek, what's the mood been there like today?
Well, I can tell you, Steve, many people are panicking now. They've had the anger, they've had the sort of disbelief, and now they're in a situation of limbo. They want another job, they don't know how to sort out the benefits, and many of them have actually come here to the Job Centre Plus today, which is only just up the road from the Rover dealership. I can tell you that this is very different to what a lot of the workers may have remembered from the old labour exchange. Many of the workers at Rover have worked there for about 20, 30 years. I remember the dark, gloomy places that used to be the labour exchange, but here it's very different. If I can just show you, it looks more like a building society, to be honest with you. Many people have got access to the computers here. They can actually dial up the jobs. There's something for a computer-aided design technician there, 18 to 24,000. That will be suitable for somebody perhaps from Rover. Let me just show you around and show you what also is on offer here. People can come and sit with a dedicated advisor that they will guide them through what options they've got available to them now. They will talk to them about the benefits that they'll have. One worker said to me, the missus keeps asking me, how much money have I got to spend on food this week? These people hopefully will be able to offer that advice. Also, they can come here for CV preparation. That's quite important. And also interview training. That's another thing that is being asked for. On a practical note, many people here will be able to use the free telephone lines in order to phone up an employer to find out exactly what their chances are. Again, a few people I've spoken to say to me they're worried about using their own phone at the moment. Who's going to pay the phone bill? At least they can come here and actually use the facilities free of charge. They can also use the computer terminals, as I've just said, to find another job. A lot of the workers, of course, are very skilled in a particular area of car manufacturing. They're also worried about how they can retrain. All that information can be given to them here, but until they actually get their redundancy notices tomorrow, that's the key, because they need that in order to claim benefits. What they'll also get tomorrow in the envelope is this pack here. This will tell them exactly where they go from here, because what they're saying to me is that there's this tremendous sense of panic. They don't know what the next step is. They've got all these things to sort out. So as far as they're concerned, if they come here, hopefully they can get the ball rolling.
Derek Tedder, for now, thank you. Now, finance ministers at a meeting of the G7 nations in Washington have